مين اللي هيصرف علينا؟
علينا؟
اه
هشتغل.
انت بتهزري؟
الله more Instagram material for me.
أنا قررت أبيع الكريمات اللي بعملها في البيت. كل علبة من دول فيها حب الأم وفيها حنية البنت.
انت عندك معادلة شبه مستحيلة. امشي ورا احساسك. Your gut feeling.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. Yeah, okay. So, for my first question, you're in the upcoming Netflix show, Finding Ola. Could you tell us a bit about that, like a bit of information or the plotline?
Definitely. So Finding Ola is a 6-episode Netflix original series. So 10, 12 years ago, there was this show called Aizat Gowes, which is I Want to Get Married in Arabic. And that was a very, very successful show. And so some of the cast members from that show are in Finding Ola. So many people think that it's, you know, a season 2, but I'm here to tell you it's not. It's a completely different show. They've just taken the main character Ola, who is played by the wonderful Hind Sabri, who I love and adore so much. So in this show, she's actually getting a divorce. And so it talks about a lot of important, you know, social taboos and stuff like that. So, you know, what's a woman older in age getting a divorce, or a woman older in age that is single, and talks about, you know, how a divorce affects everyone involved, especially the teenagers. So Ola's daughter has a best friend, and that's me. So my character is Zaina, and her mother had passed away when she was very young, and so she doesn't have the best relationship with her father, who is a surgeon. And so she is basically extended family to Ola because she stays with them a lot more than she usually does with her dad. So, and you know, the age gaps, teenagers, relationship with their grandparents, stuff like that. So it talks about important things, but in a very witty and humorous way. So I'm excited for everyone to see it.
Awesome. That sounds like a really interesting show that goes into like, deep subjects. That's nice.
Thank you.
No problem. Okay, for my second question, I've heard that you act and sing in English and French. Nice, I'm learning French. And Arabic, making you a very versatile performer like Monica Bellucci and Omar Sharif. Which performers do you look up to and sort of admire?
Oh, there's so many. I guess, I mean, there's a lot of you know, very famous people that I just look up to, but there's Said Hosni, who is an Egyptian, you know, singer, actor, and dancer. May she rest in peace, but she was just a wonderful, wonderful performer. I have a picture, you know, of her up in my room, and then there's also Audrey Hepburn, who is just the epitome of
she's a classic as well.
Yeah. A classic. Like, I literally still have her DVDs, and I would watch her movies all the time when I was younger. And there's, Rita Moreno. I just watched West Side Story, like Spielberg's West Side Story,
nice.
which is my
that's
favorite
a really
movie.
Good one.
Yeah, and many other actors that I was able to work with. So yeah, there's many people that I look up to.
Nice, that's really interesting. Thank you. Okay, for my third question, you were a TV presenter for National Geographic Kids. Could you tell us, do you prefer TV or film?
Whoa.
It might be a
I guess no.
question.
I guess they've bridged the gap between TV and film. I mean, there's no better feeling than leaving the movies after watching an incredible movie. But I think now with streaming services and all of that, you're able to do both very, very easily. So yeah.
Awesome. Okay, for my fourth question, you're also starring in the soon-to-be-released TV show Theodosia, which is like an Indiana Jones, you know, story for kids. What was it like making the TV series, and when can we like see it out?
It was such an amazing experience. We shot in Belgium and France.
Wow, so
and
cool.
It was super, super fun. And it's about Egyptology, and it's based in 1906. I play an Egyptian princess, which is cool because that's great representation, of course. But yeah, it's a super, super fun show. I'm really excited for people to see it. And I don't know, it should be first quarter of this year that it should come out, but definitely beginning of this year. But I'm super, super excited to see it myself.
Great. Okay, and for my last and final question, what sort of advice would you give young performers or actors like starting out in this industry?
I guess just that, you know, patience is like your number one best friend, because you have to constantly work hard, and you should do it for the right reasons, you know, all the good stuff and, you know, whatever, the fame, these things come with time, but you should be doing it because you love it. And just, you know, work a lot on yourself and invest in yourself. go to a bunch of workshops, learn new skills, build on your resume. These things definitely help with your career. So I think just, do it for the right reasons and be patient.
Yeah, exactly. I get that. I'm also an actor as well. Yeah, it's really nice. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for being part of this
Great.
interview. It was a really nice interview.
Thank you so much. You too.
Awesome. No problem.